Hello, friends. Here we are again to talk about anything under the sun. I'm Meryn.
I'm Isabelle, and we are just two seeds. So here we are, bringing you episode 2 of the newest podcast of the year. Um,
Mhm.
but before we start this one, I just like to say some things. Yeah, I mean, we haven't gotten any feedback about episode 1, but like when I was editing and rewatching. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I want to say that one, I got to know you more
Mhm.
just listening and having a conversation that we use words out loud because we usually just chat and then we just take along and talk about so many different topics. And then the second one, I mean, this podcast we want to add value to people's lives.
Mhm.
So I decided to instead of like going all over the place and following my ADHD ness, I will focus on one question. I will focus on that one topic and try to give you like my best take on whatever our message is for the episode. So yeah, we're
Which
learning a
is
lot.
which is related to our topic now.
Oh yeah, perfect. See? Do you have anything to say about episode 1?
Yeah, well, the same. While editing episode one, um, you can see yung mga parts talaga where we can improve. So to those who have watched episode one, thank you for watching and thank you for still being here with us sa episode two,
Thank you
even
very
if
much.
we had let's say errors sa episode one. So yeah, while editing the video, I was contemplating on making a word count on how many times I said, well, I don't know, maybe
Meron din ako yan. Yung like.
like word count talaga. Tapos, yeah, since it's a podcast, I tend to acknowledge what you're saying by nodding my head. But I forget na it's a podcast. So the Spotify version, they don't see me nodding my head. So it's just you saying stuff na, so ako, nagna-nod ako. So to everyone listening to Spotify, I'm nodding my head to acknowledge.
Guys, I am being validated, okay? Don't worry.
This,
But it's so funny.
parang we were so serious sa first episode.
I was tense, honestly.
Yeah, you can feel na we're nervous because it's the
Yeah.
first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what I expected for sure. Like even while we were talking during the first episode, I was like,
Mhm.
how is this gonna go? Like it was so hard to navigate.
Mhm.
That how to transition and stuff like that.
And my
It's
mind was, I don't know where my mind was at that time.
like you're floating.
Mm, I
Yeah, I
was.
know. Me
Yeah.
too.
So that's it for episode one. What do we call this? Review.
Feedback, self peer evaluation.
Okay.
I love it that we didn't even know that we're gonna cut our hair, but it just oh my god, you cut your hair.
Did you plan to cut your hair?
No, honestly, I was just like having a stressful day and I was like, cut my hair. And then I cut it. Tapos, na-realize ko na I can't cut this, the back. I was like, David, can you help me? There was a long one here na super awkward. So yeah, this was not planned. It was like,
Hindi ko rin pinlan.
what's wrong with us?
December 23, sabi ng lola ko, samahan ko siya sa salon.
Oh,
Tapos, tinanong niya ako kasi sinamahan ko siya kung gusto ko magpagupit. Sabi ko, okay. So, nagpagupit ako.
ganun lang?
Oo.
So funny. Do you feel better?
Ah, wala. Normal lang. Walang nagbago. Why? Do you feel better?
I always feel better when I cut my hair.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel like I'm lighter and my neck isn't heavy.
Yeah, so we're short hair girls now.
For the new year,
New
this is
podcast, new hair.
yes. Welcome.
So, how were the holidays?
Honestly, the holidays felt quick. It was my first time spending Christmas away from home.
Mhm.
It was just me and David. So it felt really weird and very unfamiliar. I don't know if I could say it was sad, but I just realized more how like family plays a big part in like the holidays and in Christmas. So David and I prepared a simple Christmas Eve dinner, and then we watched
Yeah.
Christmas with the Cranks. Do you know that movie?
No, I haven't watched it.
So funny. Like it's the funniest Christmas movie ever. We watch it a lot, like growing up, but it's been a
Mm.
while since I last watched it. So funny. You should check it out. And then Christmas Day, we spent it with friends. We just had breakfast there and then watched Home Alone. You watched Home Alone, right?
Yes, I have the
That's good. That's good.
two Home Alone movies.
Yeah, I love Home Alone. And yeah, I think that was it. And New Year's. How many New Year's? Oh, we just watched fireworks.
That was nice. Even if you're away from home, it feels festive pa rin sa inyong dalawa.
We tried.
Yeah, the same with you. It was fast. The holidays felt like the time was going fast. Pero it was also because it was hectic. Parang it was hectic for me. The schedule was hectic. Like starting from December 19 because it was my dad's birthday and then Christmas parties and then Christmas Eve and then the Christmas itself and then New Year. And yeah, the reason why I felt like it was hectic also is because I'm managing
We were
my
preparing
small
food.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was preparing all the food, buying all the ingredients and delivering. So that's why it felt hectic for me at some point. But yeah, it was
Mhm.
fun also.
The way you say that. I didn't know you were also delivering. That's tiring.
Yeah. I also
Yeah, you let me
deliver kasi yung delivery services mahal eh. So I just
down.
deliver it myself.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, so many family gatherings. Actually, until February, feeling ko we have so many family gatherings kasi so many relatives are going home. So I'm like, oh, okay. So
Mhm.
until Feb. Yeah, but have you noticed, or I mean, kasi you're in Australia, but parang the Christmas holiday spirit changed.
Mm, yeah. Okay, I thought it was just me, but okay, you feel it too.
Yeah, I feel it too. A friend actually asked me, like, Christmas Eve. He was like, Merry Christmas. Tapos sabi niya, nafe-feel mo ba yung holidays? Something like that. Let me check yung exact
Mm,
word. Feel mo ba ang holiday season?
I don't know if it's because of our age, if we're getting older, but I like when I said Christmas about remembering,
Mhm.
I tried really hard to. Isabel, it's Christmas. Isabel, it's Christmas. Yeah, is it because like we're older?
I think so.
Uh,
Do you think
Christmas
Christmas
here
is for
is
kids?
Christmas for kids. I love Christmas though.
I love Christmas, but when you're a kid, parang ano, mas fun.
That's true.
It's still fun, okay?
Oh, is it because we just have more things to think about now?
Yeah, we have responsibilities during Christmas, like we cook.
Yes, we have to prepare food and all of that. What do you do for New Year?
So we went to Subic to watch the fireworks. Where Isabel's parents were also there.
Yeah, my family was also there. I saw Mary's story. I was like, this looks like my mom's story. So I asked her, were you in Bataan or Subic?
Yeah, that was funny. 2024.
I know. Grabe. I mean, time to write that New Year in our journals or whatever.
Yeah. Do you have your journal na for 2024?
I'm using the same one.
Um,
Yeah. Do you? Are you a journal person?
I will start journaling again, but I just ordered my notebook, so it's on the way. So my thoughts are all in my head at the moment.
Oh no. It's
Because
okay.
my because my notebook's still on the way.
It's okay. It's been 4 days. It's been 4 days. 2024.
Yeah. So before we talk about 2024 journals, let's talk about 2023.
Are those
Um,
also in your head? All in your head right now?
right now, haven't processed 2023.
I know. Dude, when everyone was posting videos about
Uh,
their 2023 recap, I was like, man, I don't know if I can make one. Because, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of different things.
Haven't even gone through my photos.
Really?
Graduation
Well, you've
photos.
been busy though. You've been busy. No, I went through my photos.
I haven't. Haven't
Oh.
deleted pati yung mga epic photos. Screenshots, I haven't deleted.
Really? Do you plan to soon?
Oh, no.
Okay. It's fine. Who cares?
I have more memory left anyway, so.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Okay, but if you could describe your 2023 in 3 words or less, what would it be?
Um, First na pumasok sa akin na words is calm before the storm. Don't know why.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Pero parang kasi 2023, I see it as the transition stage
Yeah.
in our lives. So that's why I see it as calm before the storm. Because 2024, we're already set. Yeah, we're already set to doing something new. Hindi naman storm na magulo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pero maybe ironic but hopeful that 2024 will be productive and busy.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a big bang.
Uh-huh. Hopefully.
I believe with you. Calm before the storm. Yeah, I was gonna ask nga before you explain. Is the storm 2024? I'm scared. But yeah, it's a restart for sure.
What about you? How would you describe 2023?
In 3 words, I took notes for this podcast, so my brain won't go somewhere else. But it's endings, change, and friendship. So endings, we graduated. Um, yeah, I think actually I felt pretty good watching the recaps of our batchmates, especially when they showed yung sablay
Our
and then
graduation,
yeah, I
yeah.
was like, hey, 2023 is the year that we graduated. Like
I
that's
tend
enough.
to, yeah, I tend to forget that part also.
Me too. That's enough. Like that's enough for a year. Like, hey, you graduated. You ended a chapter of your life,
Mhm.
and then yeah, change because yeah, graduating is a form of change as well, and moving here was also a big change.
Change.
A lot of things changed in my life as well, and friendship because yeah, most of my 2023, like I said, I was scrolling through my pictures,
Mhm.
and it was spent with friends. Most of it talaga was spent with friends more than I feel like I spent more time with friends and family for half of 2023. Because like even through thesis, school, finishing college, enduring, persevering,
Mhm.
traveling, like Diliman, tas Clark.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, it was about friendship. Even with working on things, it was about friendship as well. After the busyness of college, I got to reconnect with high school friends who I haven't talked to in a while because they were also done with college. And then, like through every ending or every change that happened, yeah, I learned a lot, and I can say I'm really thankful for that. So yeah, those are my three: endings, change, and friendship.
You really thought about it.
I did this morning. Yeah, I had to.
And looking back, have you watched our graduation video? What's it called? AVP or something.
No, where?
Sa ano, sa Facebook group. It's
What?
there. A link, a Google Drive link. Then
Is it
our video
recent?
is, no, not recent. Like,
Okay.
parang a month after grad or weeks after graduation.
How was it for you?
I liked it kasi may ano ko, exposure.
Ooh.
With
Wow.
our special guest. So
Wow, really? Oh,
yeah.
I want to see that.
Watching the video, that's when I realized that yeah, I should be grateful because we graduated and that was really tough.
That's a big milestone. I mean,
Right?
that can't just happen.
Yeah, but I don't know why we tend to forget. Now we did that.
Are we belittling it? Like we're
I-
like, oh, it's part of the journey naman. So
we are. I think we are. Like after graduation, I was always like, this graduation is not really like a big accomplishment. Parang I was pressuring myself na if I don't do or like if I don't choose a career after graduation, edi parang wala lang yung graduation, something like that. So
Hmm. So we were always looking at the next step, no?
yeah.
Why do we tend to do that? Always looking at what you have to do next. It hinders you from enjoying what happened. We should celebrate. Guys, celebrate your wins.
Celebrate small wins,
Mm-hmm.
even if the graduation is a big
It's
win.
a big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and we were we were kind of we were kind of still in a middle ground in
Mhm.
graduating. 'Cause it was like, is it finished? Is it not finished? There are other factors, but let's not talk more about that.
It still feels new,
Yeah, it
but
is.
old, but new.
Are we the first batch who graduated on site after COVID?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like that's a factor too.
How do you feel about the new year?
Visually and aesthetically, 2024 is a pleasing number. Like, they're all even numbers. Like, that's the first
Uh,
thing that came into mind when I was watching the fireworks, and then everyone was like, it's 2024. Whoa, that's a good
div-
number.
divisible by two.
Yeah, it's even all even numbers. I don't know if it's because I write a lot of documents or stuff like that, and I need to always write the date, like the publishing date. But
Mhm.
yeah, I realized it's a good number, and I was so ready. I was so ready to write down 2024 in my first email, and then excuse me, when I sent it, they sent it back because they were like, you wrote 2023, 2024.
I thought you were
Like,
so ready.
me, I did too. I was, oh my god, I can't believe I wrote 2023. I thought I was already. Yeah, I was so excited. Bro. I don't know, even that four, two. Anyway, I'm like obsessing over these numbers. But yeah, I felt good writing 2024 in my journal, other than that mistake I made. And it feels good, like a restart for me. Um, like you said, it's like the calm before the storm. Things happen during 2023, and you know naman na parang you're going on a journey. But then entering the new year, it's like, oh, it's really starting now. You know,
Yeah,
feel
2023 was parang preparation.
felt good.
Hmm.
Did you feel good?
Parang opposite. Um,
Whoa.
I wrote hesitant. Parang ano, if I would describe it, it's like 2024 is a door. I'm nasa 2023 room. And I'm hesitant. Even if the 2024 door is open, I'm hesitant to go in because I don't know what's there.
That's deep.
That's
Okay.
how I feel about 2024.
Uh,
And I feel like it's because I'll be taking exams this year.
yeah.
So that's making me really nervous.
Okay.
Parang I
Yes.
have to face na it's already 2024, so I'm nearing the exam dates.
It's gonna be a big one. Yeah. But I
So
believe in you.
brain, let's do it.
Wow. Like a door for you. I can imagine you looking at that door.
Yep.
Is the door dark? Is there light? Is it open?
There's light.
There's light. So it's an open door.
Wait, parang nakakatakot yung there's light.
Why? It's scarier kaya if it's dark. What are you talking about?
It's like a super bright white light.
Really?
No, no,
Good.
no. It's like when parang hindi super bright. Basta there is light.
My light. Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
It's like we're
That's a
talking
definition.
about dream.
A dream?
No, like a panaginip.
Oh. You had a dream? Or
No,
it
I
was
did.
like a picture in your head?
I had the picture in my head.
Yeah. For me, it's really a restart. Like I can. How do you even prepare yourself for that though? The hesitancy.
I don't know. Kaya nga, baka that's the reason I'm hesitant. It's because I haven't really prepared for 2024. So maybe that's why I'm hesitant. Are you, I mean, you're quite excited for 2024. Did you prepare yourself for the new year?
I'm excited, but I didn't prepare. I tend to jump, you know. I jump into things. Um, David and I, my brother, we decided to watch a movie. We were supposed to watch. Did you watch Wonka?
Nope.
It's it's my new favorite movie. I was supposed to watch it again with him, and then I was like, I'm not gonna watch it again. I'll watch another movie. And he was like, you don't even know if that movie's good. Are you a risk taker or something? So I don't know. That's it's just a movie. It's just a new movie. But yeah, I find that I tend to jump, just
Now,
like jump, take steps like forward. Yeah, I didn't really prepare for 2024 either. There's not really like solid, concrete, written down plans. But maybe I'm just excited to move forward in that sense.
you also mentioned you're excited about the mystery.
Ah,
I mean, different context, but you like mystery.
oh, we're the one you were talking about last night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Actually, I was thinking of that while I mentioned mystery. The context is so
Different.
different. I don't want to talk about it more.
Yeah, don't give context. It's a mystery.
But yeah, there's something about the mystery na that excites me more than scares me.
Mhm.
I'm thinking of a time when uncertainty scared me. Or maybe I'm just avoiding the scary feelings and just trying to cope.
That's how it is for me. I'm really scared of uncertainty. And that's what I'm trying to learn for 2024. Like, let it be. They said na our age, the age bracket that we're in now, is the time to be a risk taker.
Yeah.
You're doing well, Isabel.
You're doing well. You're taking exams this year. Excuse me. I'm not taking any exam.
But you moved to Australia.
Uh, that was something. Yeah, risks are scary, but that's the only way to move forward. Oh, also to
Mhm.
add, um, like while listening to our first episode, I finally realized another aspect of growth. Um,
What's
this is
what's
so
that?
first episode, but another aspect of growth is it involves breaking. Like if we're seeds in the soil, we gotta
Uh-huh.
break the soil up in order to actually grow, and that will involve taking risks, which is scary. Yeah, that's just something I thought about while rewatching our first episode.
Makes sense.
What about risk scare you or uncertainty? Are you like a person who likes to be in control?
Yeah, I like to plan.
Plan, okay. Where are you now?
Mm, I know it's January 4th, 2024.
That's enough.
Yeah. I'm aware now that it's 2024.
Oh,
If I were to write it, I'd write 4.
right? It's in 4 days. Good for you.
Um, where am I now? Yeah, I feel parang ano, super hectic talaga ng schedule ko for the first
Yeah.
few months of 2024. So, I don't know where I am.
Hmm.
I'm cramming,
You're cramming. Okay.
that's for sure. And I'm doubting, I'm hesitant, but I'll get over it. Maybe after this episode.
You always do.
No, I never had a New Year's resolution. Like I had one because a cousin made me do it. You know, we were sitting, tapos binigyan niya ako ng paper and it's like, make a New Year's resolution. I'm like, okay, let's make a New Year's resolution.
Was that this year?
No, that was a long time ago. But I think you're handling it well. The newness, the change. What do you think is your approach?
Handling the newness and change. Oh, um, it
What are your
started when
intentions?
it started when I'm gonna go back to when I was born. Just kidding. I really didn't know where I was, like in my brain or in life. I met up with a childhood friend,
Mm,
and then she's been here for a while, and then she told me, Isabel, I don't want you to suffer.
mhm.
You just graduated. You have time. You're in your 20s. You have to be intentional as you can be, because I don't want you to suffer. It's like I sat there like, what? Whoa, that makes so much sense. Your 20s being the time where you take risks. I feel like it's very crucial for us to be intentional with this time. I mean, yeah, New Year's in general are a lot about setting intentions, but I feel like our 20s are full of crucial moments where intentionality is very essential.
I agree with you. Setting intentions, having a goal.
It matters. Yeah, I get when people plan. It's easy to be distracted.
Mm. So what are intentions? Just to clear that one up.
I think they're where you put meaning into something, or like your goals or your what are intentions? They're kind of like your goals. I see it as oh my gosh, we're going to relationships again. But okay, we can break this down. We can break this down intentions. Diba when someone pursues you, they lay down their intentions. So they lay down their whys. Their why, their big why, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like why I'm doing this. So if we're talking about intentions to the new year, it's like, what's your why for this year? That's my understanding.
Mm. So it got me thinking, like, do you set intentions before, or can you set intentions after you did it? Like, why am I doing this?
Mm.
Because you said you were a risk taker, so you just jump into things. So when you jump into that certain activity, do you have that intention na, okay, so I'm gonna jump into this because I want this? Or after you did it, you're just like, oh, I did this because.
That makes so much sense. And that's something to think about.
Yeah, but
Um,
generally, intentions are done before you do it.
yes, for me.
Yeah.
When you said risk taker, I suddenly sounded like some risk taker. But okay, guys, I think first, okay? I mean, just to clear
Not,
that up. But yeah,
not impulsive.
yeah. Just to make that clear. Um, okay, let's think of it like this. Uh, I thought about what you said, your reminder to think about the price of regret. The only way you'll be able to move forward or yeah, move forward in life or like live your life, you have to think about the price of regret in such a way that you have to make the most out of your time or else you'll regret the time you lost.
Yeah.
Um, it's also realizing that you have one life to live. Some people find that like a little heavy, the thought
Mm-hmm.
na you have one life to live. But what are you gonna lose with making the most out of your time, being intentional with how and where and who you spend your time with? Because this 20s, it's like our years like of building. We'll never be in our 20s again.
I think when you were mentioning our age, I just I was just reminded of like how other like older generations would say na when we're choosing a job, we tend to look at a lot of factors like work-life balance, more of work-life balance compared to the older generations that they would just choose a job because of, I don't know, I don't want to say why they're choosing a job because I don't understand why.
Practicality.
Yeah, maybe practicality, but I think with our generation, we're more intentional on finding balance and finding happiness.
And meaning.
Yeah, and meaning in life. Like, there are people in our generation who would rather travel the world rather than spending their money on a big house or just a house. They'd rather spend it on traveling.
Um, it's something about our generation for sure.
Yeah, but
We
parang
we
our
learn to find meaning and fulfillment.
yeah, we're trying to find meaning with our lives. Parang we're maximizing our energy as well. Because early 20s, we have more energy compared to when we turn in our 30s, diba? So
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is be intentional in choosing whatever you want in your life.
You said about our generation. Siguro we try to be more intentional, or I don't want to generalize, but yeah, like you said, well, we want meaning, we want fulfillment, we want purpose. It relates to like having so much information for sure. And because we have so much information, there's so much observance na. This is what
Mhm.
the past was like, and parang they don't want to waste
Yes,
any
yes.
part of their life to live a certain way na they don't see is beneficial for them.
Mhm. We've been
Or
through so much.
pandemic.
I'm gonna get that's did we? I mean, maybe the older generations would be like, nasa simula ka pa lang, pabalik na ako. But
Yeah,
what
I
I
know.
what I mean is
You know the
like
response to that?
what?
It's why are you going back? Ba't ka pa bumabalik? Anyway, you were saying.
Yeah, but K to 12 change in curriculum, COVID, online classes, and then went back to face to face. It was a
Partial.
major change, right?
Mhm. There were a lot of changes that happened. Tapos parang, ano, after COVID, we had that big gap na we kind of missed out
Mm,
on life. So parang bumabawi sila or tayo.
mm.
What do you think is the importance of that? Like being intentional.
Being intentional is important because in whatever you do, you know in within yourself that you've got this intention. Or like even if there's no clear path, you know that like you have a vision. Kasi you have a goal.
That's life. I see it na no the reason for my intentionality is because we have certain capabilities. And where are we gonna put that? Where are we gonna choose to put that? Because where we're gonna put it matters. And I mean we're social beings. Like we're supposed to be wow, this is like so much pressure I'm putting. But this is just my understanding of like being intentional. Time will go by so fast. And we're social beings in this world and we have purpose of why we're here. And as much as possible, at least for me, I find it important na I I am purposeful or I do contribute something or and I think that's what drives people to keep living anyway or to
Yeah.
keep getting out of bed like their big why.
Your intentions giving you purpose. Is that-
Yeah. Whoa, that's clearer. There we are. Intentions give purpose or
So
serve a purpose.
basically our podcast is like us bubbling about whatever.
Trying to get the meaning of things.
The other person would have to clear what the other person just said.
Basically therapy. You know ba yun? That's like a skill na people will keep talking and then the therapist will just synthesize.
Mhm.
So funny.
It's a really good skill.
Good job. Well, we're psych majors, so there's that. Do
Okay.
you have like a general intention for the year?
Wait, let me check.
Okay.
I did try to write. Oh no. Oh yeah. So I did try to make a New Year's resolution or like in general 2024 intentions.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking back at what I wrote and it says keep the promises you made to yourself yesterday.
Oh.
General theme is to become a better version of myself. Basically what everyone else would want to do, right? Well,
Mm.
we would want to be better versions of ourselves and challenge myself out of my comfort zone.
I like the first thing you said.
Keep the promises you made to yourself.
Yeah. I read something about that. Na part of having integrity or part of being a more confident person and a person with integrity is learning to do what you said to yourself that you would do. And it's also healing. Kasi
Mm.
um it's gonna go to like inner child healing. But let's not talk about that muna. It's more of like that was your past, that past self that you said, I'll do this. And you're honoring that self. So it's like you're honoring a part of you, which is so nice. It's also not abandoning yourself, no.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I feel more disappointed when I disappoint myself or like if I let myself down. I feel more disappointed when I have set a goal for myself. I think it's because I mean I set a goal and the only way to achieve that goal is if I do something to achieve that goal. And if I don't achieve that goal, it's only me then. That's the reason why I did not achieve the goal. Parang
Hmm.
the drive to achieve the goal. But don't be too hard on yourself. That's just the general idea. But you can ask for help all the time.
Yeah, that's true. It's just we have that natural tendency to parang we find na something's in our hands.
Mm,
So it's like it was in our hands na. And we blame ourselves when
thanks.
we fail. But like what you said, growth is not linear. In our last episode, just another recap.
So what about you?
This year, well, we have a new podcast, so this kind of related to it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my two words. I have two words. One is create, and the second one is wholeness.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can add a third, like active, because I want to get back on running again. But yeah, create is yeah. I I want to create more and create like the things na create things I enjoy. Because yeah, all of school was for sure about creating.
Mm-hmm.
Writing papers is a form of creating. But when I was a kid, I remember I love painting. And yeah, I love writing blogs and stuff like that. And I love being in the kitchen, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to bake. And I used to play piano, but I stopped when I was like 9 years old, which is a bad move because I don't really know how to play now. Anyway, I want to create more this year, whether that's podcasts like this or things, anything that inspires people. Um, whether it's writing more, uh, making more videos just on Instagram, just those IG reels.
IG
I like
reels.
your IG reels, by the way, with the flips. I haven't explored that yet.
You should. It's fun. When you're running, you should do that.
My arm is so short. I mean,
No. The camera angle will do it for you.
okay, I will try.
You would feel cool.
It does look cool. When I ever I see that angle of yours, it's cool. I'll try. I will update you. But yeah, I want to create more this year. I feel like people are made to create too.
Mm.
It's a natural part of them or a God-given thing. Nah, hey, you're created to create. So it's like whether that's cooking or making, or yeah, making videos. That's my word. To create, to inspire. And then wholeness. Um, Another word for peace, the word peace is
Mm-hmm.
actually wholeness. Like peace actually means wholeness. So that's also my word for this year. And active, what I said earlier, I'm running. And I just want to move as much as possible. I don't know how I'll do that when it gets busier this February, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll try.
I would also want to run and be more active this year. I was sending you videos, diba, of people running marathons.
Yeah?
That's the goal. Not this year though, not this year, but maybe 10 kilometers down this year. But we'll
Yeah,
get
let's
to
do it.
a full marathon.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I have a question with what you said about creating.
Okay.
How you find creating is something natural for a person?
Hmm. Like why?
Yeah, why? Would you care to explain? Because I'm not creative.
What do you mean you create our videos?
I'm not
Guys, and you have a business. That's a form of creating. Anyway, but yeah, I understand what you mean. Some people find na not even creative or like just because they don't draw or paint,
mm-hmm.
they feel like they're not creative. But no, I feel like every output that comes out of you is a form of creating. Honestly, my whole idea of that comes from Genesis 1, the creation. Yeah, God created the earth and then he turned something out of nothing. And that's pretty cool. And then it's even talks about how we're made in his image and likeness. But
Mm-hmm.
like for me, I believe in that. If you believe in that, it's like, huh, if someone created me and I'm supposed to be like made in his image and likeness, that means I can also create stuff. And like what I was saying, na, just because you don't draw or dance, I don't dance, by the way, disclaimer, or paint, or just because you don't sing or write songs. You know, writing songs is something I wanted to do, but I just can't. Yeah, just because you don't do those certain um generally labeled creative stuff doesn't mean you're not creative. Creative just means process.
I appreciate art, but I can't draw. I can't paint. Nothing creative with, the definition of creative or like how we see creative people are.
Yeah. You know, planning a or starting a business involves creativity.
Yeah. I think I'm not,
Not
I'm, what? Parang I'm not that creative.
I get what you're saying. Like when it comes to right or left
Visual,
brain.
no.
Which what are you talking about?
Like it's hard for me to visualize things. I'm
Ah,
not the yeah.
you're not a
Like
visual learner?
like imagining colors together, color combination. Just imagining in my head. Quite difficult for me to answer if it will match well, but if I see it,
Ah,
that's why I'm saying I'm not creative. Because like for me, being creative is it's just in your head and parang your brain is wired to be creative and to create things in your mind and then
okay.
just create the output. Kaya I asked you the question. Because
Ah,
I was like, if people are made to be, or if people are naturally creative, or
you
like
meant that
create,
aspect.
yeah. So I'm like, not creative. What does Isabel mean?
No, Meryn, there's nothing wrong with you. But I just want to say, like everything you post or the videos you make, even on TikTok, or even your aesthetic, when you post a picture with a green matcha and the aesthetic, that's creative. I just want to say that. But yeah, I get what you meant na parang, huh? Is everyone creative really? Yeah. What I meant was the creating aspect. Yeah.
I actually never thought that my Instagram is aesthetic.
Oh, guys, follow. Is your handle Meryn Olarte?
Meryn M. Olarte. Shameless plug.
Is M your middle name?
No, Meryn Margaret.
Oh, that's your second name.
Yeah. And follow Isabelle as well. She's more creative.
You guys can. We're both creative.
If you like nature, follow Isabelle.
Yeah, I like nature, scenery, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Those are 3 words.
So that was it for our 2023 recap and looking forward to 2024. Let's be more intentional and embrace new things in your 20s or in whatever age you are in 2024.
Good ones. But yeah, we have to go now. Um, Share your thoughts and grow with us on social media. You can follow us again on Spotify, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Just Two Seeds.
I've been Meryn,
And I've been Isabelle.
and this has been Just Two Seeds.
Stay rooted
Stay growing.
and keep blooming wherever you are planted. Bye.
Bye.